Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on our $1 Million challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we looked at an update for ticker symbol MMAT. We also did an update on dividend in terms of calculation and potential calculation of an anticipated dividend. I will follow this up in an upcoming video, so please stay tuned with regard to that. For today's stock analysis, it's going to be on ticker symbol SENS and also a quick update on OCGN. However, before that, quick update on our $1 Million challenge. We have just finished week 3. So far it's been very promising. Some excellent plays made by many of our members so far. Many of them are way ahead of track. Some people are around about average, and there are others who are still yet to make the successful gains, but that's exactly what I anticipated. So a quick recap of where we are so far. So the journey, if you have a look on the screen, is from an investment of $1,000 to $1 million through a method called compound return investing. Looking at 201 trades with an average return of 3.5% per trade. So it's not 201 successful continuous trades. We do take into account losses. So it's 201 with an average of 3.5% return. So to get one of those trades, you could trade one stock, get a 1% return. You could get one stock and get a 3% return. So it works based on averages, and it also works on compound returns. However, full details are in the description below, where I carried out much more detailed video looking at the strategy behind this. We also have in the Discord a spreadsheet of specially chosen stocks. We have a Discord community over 200 working together in this challenge to provide shares, to provide due diligence, provide trading tips, sharing of buys, information, technical analysis. So it would be great if you could join this journey with us. Details in description below. Today's stock analysis is for ticker symbol SENS Senseonics. This is a stock that has been featured a few times on the channel, and those of you know and following the channel will know that this is a stock that I initially first invested in when it was around about 59 cents. I'm still holding this stock as well after taking profit a few times recently. It's been doing very well, so we're going to do a stock update on this. So before we look at more further details, quick update in terms of the profile. So on the screen here you'll be able to see that the company is engaged in design, development and commercialization of implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. They have over 82 full-time staff. They have a continuous glucose monitoring system called EverSense. And that's an implantable system designed to continuously measure glucose levels for people with diabetes. So it is a unique system. It is different. It doesn't require needles like many of the others, and the potential for this is huge. If you have a look at the chart here, we'll be able to see right now the chart is certainly looking very bullish. We can see on the screen here, close of play on the Friday, it was just up in excess of 9.8%. The build-up is looking very good. In terms of the 50-day moving average, this is around about 3.29. It's certainly looking, it could test the all-time highs, which were close to in excess of $5. Right now, we're looking at possible FDA approval. So for the 180-day system, we're going to look at details of that now shortly. Senseonics is also expected to announce results again before end of year. However, we already know that results were also announced just a few weeks ago for the second quarter. So let's have a quick recap of them. In terms of revenue, this was around about 3.29 million compared to 0.26 million for the equivalent second quarter in year 2020. The target was $2.89 million revenue, and we can see that this was exceeded with a very good result of $3.29 million. So the company's gross profit was $0.39 million compared to previous loss of $1.1 million. So the results were very good. This is the best thing in terms of the results was the cash and cash equivalents. So cash equivalents and long-term investments were around about $215 million. The company is almost debt free. The revenue is unchanged, around about $12 to $15 million. But long term, I expect this to get better and better with more improvement and obviously huge potential for the stock going forward. Let's now have a look at a technical analysis for Senseonics. So we can see here in terms of technical rating, they have a score of 6 out of 10, which basically means it's an average performer. However, looking at the strengths, we can see the long and short-term trends are positive, and that's certainly looking good. Senseonics is also one of the better performing stocks in the health care and equipment supplies industry, outperforming 99% of 201 stocks in the same industry. So very good news there. In the last month, Senseonics has been trading in the region of $2.82 to $3.52, which is quite wide. So currently trading near its high. Senseonics has also got an average volume of just in excess of 242 million, which is good. And it's also a good sign to have a liquid stock, which is certainly good for buying and selling. So if you have a look at the middle column here, support and resistance, we can see right now in terms of support, we're looking at around about $2.58. Currently, we know that it's trading well close to its medium-term high, and it was up on the Friday just in excess of 9%. In terms of resistance, we can see that this is around about $3.70, so $3.71. I do expect this to break $4. Once it breaks $4, then hopefully the momentum will be good going forward as well. So let's have a look at the bad news in terms of the setup analysis. This is scored as a 5, so it means it's an average technical rating to qualify for a setup. It's not ideal for an entry at the moment, so what that basically means, if you are looking to enter this stock, best advice is to wait for a good pullback and then consider an investment. Let's now have a look at the growth rating. So we can see on the screen here, Senseonics is expected to have very strong growth in earnings. We've seen that with the very positive results that will release shortly. The earnings per share are likely to grow by in excess of 11% yearly. Revenue has been going up just in excess of 164%, so very positive there. That's over the previous 5 years. Revenue is expected to continue going up by at least 130.46% on average over the next 5 years, so very strong there. Revenue growth is stable. In the next 5 years, growth will be about the same than in the previous 5 years. So if we look at the past 5-year revenue, has gone up 164.82%. Past 3 years, it's gone down 8%, and the past year, it's gone down 20%. However, this is where it gets certainly more interesting. The outlook for the future, revenue, 1 year projection, 240% increase, 2 year projection, 181% increase, 3 year projection, 146% increase, and the 5 year projection is 130.46% increase. So this is all going to be based on approval for the 180-day, potential improvement for the 360-day, and obviously capturing the European market, worldwide market, and also a US market, which certainly for diabetes is huge. And finally, I'd like to do a quick update on ticker symbol OCGN. This is a stock that has also been featured a few times on the channel. It's a stock that is extremely volatile. We've seen it go at one point go up in excess of $9 and also come straight down below $7, some $6.50, $6.60. So this is a stock that I did sell recently in excess when it hit $9.12. I have reinvested in it once it consolidated downwards again, and I do expect it to hit in excess of $9 in the short to medium term. So there was some good news. So if we have a look at the screen here, what we can see here is Covaxin trials on 90 Karnataka children were done. Efficacy results are awaited. All the recipients of the vaccine are doing fine, and final samples are set for analysis. So the good news that I can see here in this headline from the 22nd of August is that all the recipients of the vaccine are doing fine, and these are trials for children. So in terms of the world is currently having a significant impact from the Delta variant. We have just seen, if you look at the news reports, that's also a concern now in New Zealand, which had almost eradicated the COVID-19, but it is coming back. This Delta variant is a very significant concern. So the potential, the outcome for OCGN is going to be certainly more positive from the Delta variant in terms of the test carried out so far. It does deal with this quite effectively, so I am confident of upcoming WHO approval, and in the medium term I'm also confident of FDA approval. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.